So this is what it feels like to be the president. Distinguished faculty, guests, parents, fellow students, Christina, I'm honored to have the opportunity to give a commencement speech this evening to a group of individuals that I greatly respect. I would like to initially thank the Electrical and Computer Engineering Department for the opportunity to speak this evening and the faculty for all their mentorship for the past 3 years. I know I don't speak for myself when expressing gratitude for the passion that many of the faculty brought to the classroom. Without their guidance, I know that I wouldn't be standing here today. I'd also like to take one moment to applaud the efforts of the professional students today, the master's and doctoral students. I know from the personal experience the effort that it takes and commitment to receive those degrees, so congratulations. I'm really excited to be here in this pivotal moment of your lives. I have to admit, however, that I was a little bit nervous and experienced some anxiety last night going through my final preparations for this talk. Or I wonder, could it be the post-traumatic stress from Jim Carlson's Embedded Systems course? I'm not sure, but I think I'm fully recovered now, 2 years removed from the 3 a.m. mornings in the 306 lab. All you electrical engineers got off easy. Sleep continued to elude me last night, so I took it upon myself to connect with a special someone on Tinder. Oh, you have to love technology, right? But don't feel obligated to listen to me this evening. You're not going to have to submit a review of my speech, but if you did, I'd imagine there'd be a solution on the Dropbox by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So no worries, you can return to your subreddit, favorite Netflix series, or casual web browsing. But all joking aside, it is an honor to speak before you this evening. When I was initially asked to give this speech tonight, I started to reflect on my 3 years in this community, all the hard work we've committed, the experiences we've shared, the family and friends we've leaned on. I thought about many of the platitudes and cliches that are customary at ceremonies such as these. The virtues of perseverance, work ethic, humility, boldness. Many of us understand these principles because we had to leverage them to get to this point. I thought it would behoove me to touch on 3 foundational principles that have served me well here. Just 3, that's all. The first principle is about asking for and pursuing what you want in the face of extreme obstacles and perceived failure. 3 years ago, I had just left the University of North Carolina and discovered a passion in engineering. In the words of Dr. Keith Townsend, I was a Carolina engineer. All laughing aside, I had just stepped away from my first engineering role and the economic security that it gave me. It was a role I wasn't prepared for and the first deep professional failure that I had experienced. But I didn't let it stop me from becoming my goal of an engineer. I came back to North Carolina with new faith and decided to attend North Carolina State University. Truth be told, I never applied for entrance to engineering school here. The application deadline had passed months beforehand, but I didn't let that stop me from setting up an appointment with an admissions counselor. Her name was Dr. Mary Claire Robbins. In June 2013, 3 months after the application deadline, I walked into her office and I explained to her why I wanted to be a computer and electrical engineer. I walked out of that meeting in that humid day, and I was the newest member of the Electrical and Computer Engineering Department. And today I leave as one of its newest alumni. With essentially no money in my pocket and the first professional failure in my rearview mirror and no idea how I was going to make it, simply having the courage to ask for what I wanted and pursuing it faithfully has now made it a reality. The second principle is the importance of incremental integrity. Yeah, I know what you're wondering. You're wondering what a Carolina graduate knows about integrity. Oh, those Tar Heels. Incremental integrity is holding yourself to a high standard, setting a high bar, meeting it, and then increasing the expectation of yourself. In the real world, where results matter, those that sit on the sideline, don't take the easy way out, will not make the difference. Successful people consider how their daily decisions affect them today, tomorrow, the following month, the following year. They understand that not giving their all in a project, cutting corners, and not being goal-oriented would soften their character and make them susceptible to the allure of excuses. The power of incremental integrity is that it will change your character and earn you the respect of others and build lasting personal and professional relationships, which I can attest to is the only real currency that exists. The third and final principle is the ability to come to terms with the fact that fear and uncertainty will always be an aspect of your existence. It has been for me, and I know we've all experienced that at some point during our academic pursuits. Some of you have come from across the world to pursue studies here, and I can't even imagine the challenges that you were presented. Fear will masquerade as the comfortable and easy decision. It will entice you not to take a position with a startup, to sit on the sidelines, to not leave a job and take a chance on your dreams and goals, to not have the audacity to ask for what you want in life and pursue it faithfully, to take the easy way out, to brush off extra effort as a waste of time. I once heard that the only sense that is common in the long run is a sense of change, but we all instinctively avoid it. Change is now imminent in our lives as we prepare to graduate. But don't fear change. You must embrace it. Take those risks. Start a company and be willing to fail. Strive to become an engineering director at a company. Take a leap of faith and branch into a different dimension of your personality. The education here has provided you with the ability to adapt, so don't feel constrained from the constructs of the ego to constrain you to this type of profession. You all are multidimensional and talented. What other choice do you really have? The world outside of these doors is ripe with opportunity and starved for leadership. You have the tools to make a difference in the world, if you're willing to ask the universe for what you want. Dedicate yourself every day to incremental integrity and building character. Not taking the easy way out and coming to terms with change and fear. Not taking the easy way out. Remember these principles as you walk out of these doors today and apply them with ruthless focus. It honestly has been a privilege to give this address tonight, but before I go, I just have one last thing to say. Dr. Keith Knutson, now I'm an NC State engineer. Congratulations to the Computer and Electrical Engineering class of 2016. I'm proud of your hard work and wish you all the best.